that busy schedules. Wish we had more time to spare. Want you around me like air. Can't get my feelings involved, and then you not be there. Into my eyes you was there. Show me
I'm helping people, bitch.
you around. People like us are so rare, so rare, so rare, so rare, so rare. I wanna keep you around. People like us are so rare, so rare, so rare, so.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's Sam, YouTube, it's your girl. I got it and I'm back, ooh, with another one, yeah. Alright, so today's video is, since I ratted on these girls, I gotta rat on these dudes too. But before we get into the video though, I'm gonna need you to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You heard me? You are more than welcome to think that anything I say on this channel is a bunch of tomfoolery. You are more than welcome to think that anything I say is crazy, or that I am crazy and I need psychiatric help. You are more than welcome to disagree with anything I say on this channel, because why? What you think is valid in your world. Let me repeat that. What you think is valid in your world. This channel is about freedom of thoughts. Think how you want to think. I'm not here to persuade you to believe what I believe. I'm just here to provoke thoughts and to shake some shit up a little bit, stir the pot a little bit, okay? Alright, so if you think Bigfoot and Sasquatch is real, baby, that's the channel for you. If you think fairies and mermaids exist, it's the channel for you. If you think aliens exist, this is the channel for you. Okay? Alright, now let's get into the video. Alright, so since I ratted on these girls, now I gotta rat on these dudes too. Now this is a part 2 to Welcome to the Mind of a Maniac. If you have not seen that video, go watch that video, come back, and then watch this one. And then while you at it, like, comment, subscribe, and share. You heard me? Alright, but anyways, oh, it's a cute little butterfly. It's so pretty with orange. It's like orange and black. But anyways, the reason why I didn't call it Welcome to the Mind of a Maniac Part 2 is because these dudes, they not loony. These dudes are not Looney Tunes, okay? These dudes are masculines, not gonna do nothing unless it makes sense. Masculines are logical. So if anything that they do gotta make some sense, okay? They gonna make sense. If they don't make nothing else, they gonna make some sense. They gonna make some sense out of some stuff. So, anyways, these dudes are not loony. These dudes are not mentally ill. These dudes just have masculinity issues like insecurity, or a distorted sense of what masculinity is. And the only example of masculinity that black men, I'm just going to speak on black men specifically, black men have had is the white man. And the white man in this country has been the dictator, has been the the dictator, has been a dictator throughout generations of our lives. The white man has been the dominant dictator of the world. No respect for women being second, lower than them, not really having any respect for them, objectifying them, making them feel, as if they were weak and lesser than, and so anyways, saying all that to say, etc., saying all that to say is that I think a lot of black men don't know where to or how to assert their masculinity. So subconsciously they try to do that to their women, and it is manifesting itself as, control. Like, I can't dominate anybody else. I can't dominate no other man, so I have to dominate my woman. I have to dominate women because that's the only way that I can feel like a man. These men have ego issues. These men, you know, they get to a certain level of status and wealth, and then they feel, and then these women, and y'all really get on my nerves with that. Y'all run behind these men. Y'all run behind these men, making these men feel like they are God's gift to the world. Just because they have some money. Just to live a certain lifestyle. Just to say, oh, I got a boss. I got a rich dude. I got this and I got that, and my dude got this and bought me that. And y'all run behind him. Y'all run behind him, and then y'all put up with anything just to continue to live a certain lifestyle, and y'all make women look bad. Y'all make us look bad. Now, women didn't get through all this patriarchy and all of this just for you to go back to that. Just for you to go back to deal with bull like that voluntarily. Some of y'all just don't have no ambition. Some of y'all don't just have no drive. Some of y'all don't dream. Some of y'all don't even have no dream. Some of y'all don't have no purpose. So y'all feel like sitting up under a man and being up under a man with wealth is your purpose. Now, let's get started. With all of that being said, let's get started. So, the first dude we gonna talk about. Alright, so this is the dude that I talked about on the first video with the baby mama who did the energy harvesting, right? So this dude...
Oh, and guys, I got it wrong. She didn't do the energy harvesting. He did. He wanted to make her me. But she gave him the idea of stealing someone's energy.
Alright, so now I told you that in that last video I said that all I've ever done was leave a comment or two up under videos that he posted about like his YouTube, like clips of his YouTube videos, and I would comment about what he was talking about in the videos. I would comment to other people, you know, have dialogue and conversation with other people, which kind of turned into arguments because people don't really take well to conversation or disagreement. But anyways, all of that is besides the point. And I was just trying to wonder, and I just could not understand for the life of me why this girl was attacking me and harassing me over a dude that I wasn't even talking to, right? A dude that was right, that she was living with, and all of that, right? So look, I come to find out that he gave the girl an ultimatum. He gave the girl an ultimatum. He said, either you gonna let me do polygamy or I'm gonna go over there to her. He knew my stance on polygamy. He knew that I was not really interested in polygamy, but I was interested into getting to know him. So she was like, fine, I'll do the polygamy. Anything, look, anything but her. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get you to not go to her, because if you go to her, then I will lose all of my chances of, you know, of my access to your wealth and to your fame and to your whatever. And so when I found that out, I was like, that makes so much sense, because I could not understand for the life of me, like I said before, why this girl would harass me for a dude that I was not even talking to. So this girl harassed me. Before I get into what he did, this girl harassed me. This girl made a plethora of fake pages to harass me on. She stalked me, she harassed me, she was sending me messages from fake pages acting like she was somebody else. I blocked her real page, so she had to make all these fake pages to get to me, to get access to me, to watch me, to stalk me, to study me, to, you know, all of these things. Sending me DMs, leaving negative comments, trying to like make me feel bad about myself, and you know, all of these things. When I started my crop top line, I paid for ads. She was reporting my ads to get them taken down on purpose, trying to interfere with my business, thinking that was going to somehow make him attracted to her, because she told him, oh, that's not gonna last, that's not gonna be nothing. The whole time she reporting my damn ads. She's the one that's reporting my ads. So Instagram blocked me from being able to report my ads, from being able to post my ads after I paid money, my own money, out my own pocket for them ads. She wants to go and try to, child, I'm not even gonna get myself riled up about that, because you know what, she getting her karma any damn way. But anyways, so like I said, he gave her an ultimatum, so he chose polygamy. Nah, he had like, you know, 4 or 5 girls in his house at a time, you know. Now, after none of that worked out, after he realized that they was just there to use him, abuse him, and use him and abuse him, and they had to send them all away, all of them left him, made him look crazy, ruined his reputation, etc., etc. Now he's like, damn, I should have picked her. So what does he do? He decides to energetically manipulate me or spiritually attack my finances and stability with the intent or the hopes that I would come back and beg him or need him. Instead of coming to me like a man, he chose to energetically manipulate me and spiritually attack my stability and finances so that I would need him. Did y'all hear me? So now, what type of bullshit is that? What type of feminine ass jazz shit is that? So y'all gotta be careful with these dudes that be like acting like they these, you know, alpha men, these, you know, bosses. They really be insecure, and they get money and they get wealth to make themselves seem, you know, a certain way, or they be emotionally they don't be emotionally intelligent, or they be insecure. They really be insecure deep down, or they really be jazz for real. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Nah, you know what I did? I returned it to sender, because you know I don't. Cause who? So I returned all of that to sender, and guess what happened to him now? He lost his house, his big old house. He lost his luxury car that he got custom made and everything, that got repoed. $1 million gone. $1 million gone. All because you wanted to play games and be a bitch. Alright, so the next dude I'm going to talk about is this dude just has ego issues. He has ego issues. He has a God complex. He has control issues. and he sees things as, he sees dating and, you know, getting to know women as a game. Like, who cares more? Who cares more than, you know what I'm saying? Or who's better? Or I'm higher than you. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's better? Who's smarter? Who's this and who's that? So this man is he's so used to people conforming to his ways of being and thinking, and, you know, getting women to do what he says and be submissive to him. And not only that, his family encourages him, you know, makes him feel like he is this person that is up here, that is, you know, people should be like, you know, just encouraging that, like encouraging, like they should be bowing down to you because you got this and you are that, and things like that, right? And so, or you know, she's gonna have to come get to your level in order to be with you. You gotta get to my level. You gotta get on my caliber. Cause I am this and I am that. Now, he's saying all these things, but can't stop watching me. Can't stop, you know, keep on watching me. And this is how I know he was watching me. Not only can I feel it intuitively, but every time he would post something on his platform, it would always be something that I said in my last video that I posted. And I'm like, huh? And at first I thought it was just a coincidence. Oh, you know, it's just a coincidence. You know, he's not. Maybe I'm tripping, you know what I'm saying? But then it became a pattern. Every time I posted something, he had something to say about something that I said verbatim, right?
So he was jealous of some things that I could do, and he basically tried to humble me. He tried to pick me apart, pick my looks apart, point out my flaws, and then made that my entire personality. And then felt like he was so-called trying to figure me out, or he knew what type of person I was, and just projected all this negativity onto me.
Right? So I'm like, so this dude must be watching me. So look, he watching, and he's saying, he's making his comments, he's saying stuff, and, you know, whatever. And whole time, this dude liked me. This dude really liked me. So, but because he has this God complex, and he has these control issues, he had to. I wasn't bowing down to him. I wasn't begging him. I wasn't running behind him. So you know what he did? He decided to energetically manipulate me into being obsessed with him, so that I would come to him.
Why are you laughing with that crooked ass part?
Instead of coming to me like a man, instead of coming towards me like a man, he chose to energetically manipulate me into becoming obsessed with him, so that I would conform and bow down and chase and run behind him. What type of ass, feminine ass shit is that? I can't with these dudes. I can't with these dudes, baby. I can't with these dudes. These men have control and ego issues. These men have ego issues. God, dog. I just don't understand it. Now, this how I know that he did it, because I'm wondering. I'm everywhere I'm at. I can't stop getting this. I can't get this dude off my mind. I'm like, why this dude on my mind so much? Like, it was an uncontrollable, like intrusive, almost like intrusive, forced, like thoughts. It felt heavy. Like my mind felt, I don't know how to explain, but it felt heavy. It felt like some heavy energy, like forced intrusive thoughts in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And then I kept hearing, and then this song by Kevin Gates, I was attracted to the song. I played it. I was playing it on repeat, and it's the song and it's called Power Over Me. And he be like, you got power over me in my life, and in your eyes, power over me. And I kept listening to them like, why am I so attracted to this song? I had it on repeat. And now, you know, spirit, God, source, universe give you messages through song. Jah, Allah, whoever, your ancestors, whoever you resonate with, you know, give you songs, sing you songs through messages. So the whole time spirit is telling me, look, he wants power over you. You got this power over me in my life. You're right. So I'm like, God damn, why I can't get this dude off my mind? And I keep on wanting to play this song over and over and over again on repeat. And so then I was like, this feels like some energy manipulation. So then I went and I listened to my Return to Sender, because you know that's what I do. I return to sender, and I was back to normal. I felt right back to normal, back to myself. So like I said, I can't with these dudes, bro. I can't with these dudes. Now, last dude we're gonna talk about, I talked about a little bit on my video, an old video titled Did She Put a Spell on You? So, and in that video I talked about it a little bit, but I'm gonna talk about the things that I didn't say on that video. So, well, I guess I just do a quick little recap, but I still want y'all to go watch that video and then come back and watch this video. But anyways, so in that video, I talked about how he was insecure about his finances. He was insecure, and instead of telling me, you know, being straight up and honest with me, he chose to energetically manipulate me into waiting on him, right? Into staying there and waiting on him, like as if, and it felt like as if I was being like led on or strung along, right? And so not only am I going to energetically manipulate her into waiting on me, I'm gonna go be with this other girl because she's willing to take care of me. She's gonna take care of me. She's gonna put food in my mouth, in my belly. She's gonna feed me. She's gonna clothe me. She's putting this roof over my head. So I don't have to worry about working. I could just do what I want to do. He was an MMA fighter, so I could just do what I want to do because she's gonna take care of me. So instead of being a man, like, you're going to settle and let a woman take care of you and do exactly what you was insecure about doing with me. And instead of becoming a man, instead of being a man and getting to work and going to work and getting yourself together, or, you know, at least working with me, because I made it very clear that I was willing to do this with him, do this together with him. I never shamed him. I never made him feel bad. Those was his own insecurities. And I used to feel it. I used to feel how embarrassed he was when we would go out to eat and wouldn't be able to pay the whole thing. But guess what? I pulled my card out and I said, here. I never shamed him. I never made him feel no type of way. I still wanted him. You know, it was one time where I even went and got, like, I went to Chipotle by myself, and then they gave me a coupon where you buy one bowl, get a bowl free. I was like, okay, I'm gonna save this for when I and come here with so and so, and that way he only have to pay for one bowl. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find ways. I'm getting coupons for you. I'm trying to find ways to, like, really, you know, like, make this easier for you. You know what I'm saying? But he was so insecure because he was so used to, because he saw the way that I grew up. He saw the way that I, you know, was provided for. You know, it's like, and he felt insecure. It's like, I can't give her that. She might leave me. She might, you know, whatever. Nah, he felt like he had to have money to be in this relationship with me, which, like I said, I was willing to work with him. But anyways, all of that is besides the point. Now, with all of that being said, y'all have to fix y'all men. Y'all need to find a way to. Y'all need to just learn how to put your pride to the side. Some situations you need to be prideful, and then some situations you don't need to be prideful. Some of y'all have too much pride. Some of y'all have too much ego. Some of y'all just have too much y'all just have too much pride and ego. Y'all need to sometimes tone that down, especially when you're dealing with women. You don't have to be prideful when it comes to women. Women are not here to threaten your masculinity. It's not us that's trying to threaten your masculinity. It's your insecurity, it's your ego that is causing the friction between us and making us react a certain way to you, which causes your pride and your ego to be hurt. Do not come to me, men with money. If y'all are interested in me, do not come to me with the intentions on controlling me. You either are going to have to come with pure intentions, with the intent to get to know me and build a rapport, build a bond and connection, and have a connection with me. Now, if you have money and you want to, take care of me and whatnot, I will be very appreciative of that, but that is not what I want from you.
That's not all I want. I'm not going to sit here and lie and act like I don't want the money, the luxury lifestyle. Of course, everybody does. But I want a connection too. If we don't vibe, then that's a deal breaker for me. Or at least come with pure intentions. So if you're not serious and you're just trying to have fun, if you know what I mean, then be honest about it. Excluding all 3 men in this video, I'm turned off. That ship has sailed.
Now, does that mean I want somebody broke who can't do? Because, again, I tried that. He was insecure about it. It wasn't me, it was him. So that be their insecurities. And then I'm also not gonna take care of a grown man. So you're gonna help me. We're gonna help each other. It's what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, yeah. That does not mean I want the broke dude that's willing to be taken care of either. We gonna work together. It's either you know what I'm saying? We gonna work together. But do not come to me with the intent on controlling me or trying to manipulate me. You will come as yourself. Be yourself, and you will come with the intent to get to know me, and vice versa, and build a bond and build a rapport. Now, if we have a real connection, then everything else will fall into place. Because I know a lot of people be like, oh, well, love isn't enough. No, that wasn't love. Because despite what these dudes did, like it wasn't a real connection or a real attraction. It's infatuation. Because despite what all of these dudes did, I was inspired by every single one of them. The first dude, the last dude I talked about, which was the one that I knew first, that I knew before all of them, I was inspired by him. I was motivated by him, just by him being himself. Not him trying to force me to do anything. It was just his ambition and his ambition to go after his goals, to achieve his dream of becoming an MMA fighter and fighting in the UFC. or the US, whatever it is for MMA, whatever it is. I admired that. I followed that. That's the reason why I moved to Houston. He had moved to where I was at because he did research and found out about a gym that was specifically for that, to help him train. So I moved to Houston to get more opportunity to be up close and personal to you know, the music industry. I wanted to go to Atlanta, but I didn't have family down there, and I didn't have, you know, I really didn't have no plan in place. So I went there to stay with I went to Houston instead because I had people there. So yeah, that was him. That was me being inspired by him. The second dude, the first dude that I talk about in this video, I was inspired by that man. His intelligence and his you know, the information that he had, like his ability to research, and his ability and his ambition to achieve and to, like, you know, he was exposing a lot of, like, dirt and stuff that was going on, you know, stuff that was going on about things that me, nor like majority of the people that was watching him, that was a follower of him, a subscriber of him, a supporter of him, would probably have never known. And he wanted to, and he was so passionate about that. I guess you could say he was like kind of like a journalist. You know, he found out about stuff that we didn't know nothing, that we would have never known about at all. You know, he uncovered and discovered a lot of things, and I was inspired by that. I was like, wow, that is inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Then the second dude I talked about in this video, same thing, like his passion to want to help black people and to raise the consciousness of the world, of the country, of black people, like, was inspiring. And I was just so motivated. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, if it's a real connection, then you guys would inspire each other. You know what I'm saying? Because I inspired them too, despite the fact that they would never want to admit that. But I inspired them too. So yes, now that's pretty much all I have to say. You know, we have to stop looking at things. We have to stop having this ego and pride, getting to know each other. Dating shouldn't have to be this hard. Dating, we make things complicated. It could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. Lauryn Hill. It could be simple. It does not have to be this complicated. It does not have to be this complicated. You know what I'm saying? It does not have to be this complicated. Getting to know someone, dating someone shouldn't have to be a game. Dating someone shouldn't have to be like an interview, an interrogation. Like, show up as people get their feelings hurt, and they instead of healing from that hurt and that pain, they carry that into the rest of their relationships. Like, yeah, you know, but that comes with the experience of being a human. That's a part of life. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna have to experience. You have feelings to experience. You're supposed to experience feelings for a reason. You have them for a reason. You're supposed to feel them. That is a part of the human experience, being a human being. The good, the bad, and the ugly. You heal from it and you move on. You learn from it, you heal from it, and you move on. You don't let that stop you or dictate your relationships, all of your relationships in the future. Yes, you should still show up as yourself, be yourself with pure intentions. And if that other person don't have pure intention, then that's on them. But anyways, that's all I have for y'all today, and y'all have a good one.
And remember, Don't be a hoe.